So, anyways, I kind of have ears, so I got to be really, really quiet. Obviously, I've been shot at. I have to really, really be quiet. So, I've decided that either way, with somebody shooting at me, it was on purpose. And what I mean by that is that if somebody was trying to shoot at me and they missed, it was on purpose. Because, I mean, worst case scenario, if it's a sniper when he was shooting, he intentionally missed. I mean, it was literally like, I felt it like right here. If it was a stray, like just a random act, then it missed on purpose. So I am, I obviously have to go to work tomorrow, so it's kind of whatever, but I think I'm going to head over to prayer and worship because I've been told that my brother's car was stolen and all this other shit. So I guess I'm going to kind of go and be a pain in the ass and see if his car was stolen. Also told that somebody's husband's going to kill my mother in the hospital. And she's in Concord Franklin Hospital, but the reason they can do it in that hospital is because that same person had a baby with a friend that I went to high school with and took the baby. Had the doctors say that baby was pronounced dead and took the baby. So if she did have the baby was alive and it's been raised out here, and she hasn't been able to have anything to do with it. I mean, half the stuff I hear is kind of horseshit, and I don't really know it. I mean, it's kind of all like, I've put my patients on, and I am, what's the word I'm saying? So I put my patients on, and I am able to wait. And I've heard that like my dad's still alive, and they've tortured my dad this whole time. Even all the way down to like if I go get my teeth done, they're going to pull my teeth out. See their teeth. I teeth are. No black, no visible cavities. They're a little yellow. I have some lettuce in my teeth right here. But my camera kind of sucks. I don't know what's going on with my camera, but they're nice teeth. See? They're not like Reese says, there's not a whole lot of issues with them. Like, I have one wisdom tooth. That needs to be pulled out because it's broken in the very far, far back. That's the only thing. And I was told if I go get my teeth done, they're going to pull all my teeth out. So, and then I still won't be able to report it to the news because I was raped when I was a kid, and this person doesn't want to go to jail. So this person is apparently very rich or something, or just very prominent in this state, and gets to do whatever they want to do, and that includes, but not limited to, murdering and raping people. And then, I guess it has to do with like people I went to high school with, like, I'm going to throw some names out there just because it's kind of funny, but Rachel Sorleen and Kelly Averill. Let's see who else. These were good kids in high school. I'm talking like, these are like straight A. Like one did cross country skiing and cross country, and the other girl did volleyball, like superstar in volleyball. It's just not kids you would think that would do anything wrong. Just absolutely. I'm sure that they're in high school. They drank and probably smoked some marijuana, but they were really, really good kids. But apparently, they can just commit every crime they want to because they were good kids. They don't have to have the tag of going to jail because now they can be criminals that can advance in life because they didn't do anything, because they're never going to be looked at. Now, my parents, I don't really know a whole lot about how my dad was raised, I guess, because my uncle has done a really good job in making sure that I don't know a whole lot about my dad's family. But I'm assuming back in the 40s, having 4 kids, they had a good decent amount of money. Back in the 40s, having 4 kids is quite costly. Because my dad has an older brother, a younger brother, and his twin sister. So, it had to have been quite costly. And as far as I know, they would, my dad played sports. He did everything normal. But They did a really good job on making sure that I didn't know about them. And not so much my dad. I mean, I think my dad wanted me to know. He even like gave me pictures, and of course I'm the kid who, I give them back and whatever. But I wanted him to hold on to them so I could have them later because I thought my mom would get rid of them. So I guess in Colorado, they so when I was homeless, I heard about this thing called the Seven Gates of Hell. I guess it's like where, for people who are familiar with Colorado, they had Fantastic Nathan's, which is a child's place, so again, here going with the whole pedophile theme. And I guess that there is this disturbing Chernobyl type place where Fantastic Nathan's used to be, which is funny because it's like where the court used to be, where the Cinderella City Mall used to be. But I heard about it, and I heard that there's a way to get in. I've never been there, at least not to the best of my knowledge. But I do know that, like I said, I said this before, like I don't actually want to come out and say it. I don't want to put the label on me, but I would like a cop to actually say that that's what it is, or a therapist or somebody who is higher up than me. I mean, I'm just the victim. So to actually label it what it is, but I do know that I was sex trafficked. Like I'm telling you, I could probably bring you to this apartment in Lakewood where I'm guarantee you that I was at for who knows how long. But I did a really good track on keeping track of my days, even though I was in what I call captivity for the most part. I mean, unless everybody's lying to me and it's not New Year's Eve, but I'm pretty sure last night I watched the TV and there was a lot on there. I mean, so, I mean, I'm fairly sure I did a really good job on keeping track of the days, minus when I had court because he had fucked with my phone. So he had intentionally made me miss court so that I could have warrants. So he could arrest me at his convenience, or have the cops arrest me at his convenience. So let's go back to this one. Okay. So all conspiracy aside, because I'm really not a conspiracy theorist, I think they're literally loopholes for criminals. So again, I have ears, so I need to make sure. I'm going to actually turn on some music so we can kind of get this. Let me go put it by the bathroom door. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. We're going to go here. And hold on, let me get some music. This is how I don't really know how to use social media. This is all foreign to me, just so we're clear. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So anyways, I have welcome back to New Hampshire. So in New Hampshire, my mom moved us to New Hampshire in like 96, and I knew that I was molested. I was molested by my godfather and by my uncle, and I have always believed that it was either at my preschool or at this place that used to help me dance. Like they used to let me dance. They used to pay, they helped the poor people to be able to do those things that keeps them out of trouble. So I've always assumed that because they were the only contact that I had other than a babysitter. I mean, I guess we could go to the babysitter, but I don't really have much memory of the babysitter other than the doilies all over the couches. Let's see. So anyways, okay. Just so everybody's clear, the internet's going to shut down. I guess the Facebook's gone because my kids might be missing. So they're going to shut it down. I don't know why they're going to shut it down, but apparently they're going to shut it down. But just like TikTok. But anyways, let's go back to New Hampshire. So right before I left here, I know my license was perfectly fine. It was not suspended. And then I come out here and I get a ticket, and all of a sudden it's suspended through a court system that happens to be really corrupt. So, so anyways, I'm supposed to feel in over my head. I've been kidnapped is the way I feel about it. So I don't know how many rape victims can feel kidnapped. I mean, how many kidnapped victims can feel in over their head. I mean, I'm kidnapped in like plain sight, like, which is kind of funny because I was always like, if you're gonna do something, just, do it. And I feel like they took that seriously. Like literally, I feel kidnapped in plain sight. Like I can only work where they let me work. I can only do what they let me do. I can't do anything more than like, I've even been told I can't go back to school. So I'm going to try proving them wrong and go back to school. But I'm supposed to feel in over my head regardless. So anyways, I want the news. So this is the closest thing I have right now to the news. I just was shot at. Mind you, I worked at this place that I know that the people were stealing money from just every person in Colorado who came to this event. And I don't know how to come forward because I don't have anybody to like, here, this is how you do this. So I feel bad for the rest of the people in the community because if they've been dealing with this the entire time I've been gone, then they have, I mean, at this point in time, like, if you look at here, let's do this. Hold on. Give me a minute. We're going to do this. Whoops.
Hey, if your partner is being secretive with
Sorry, I'm trying to pull up the weather.
do this now. Most people are unaware this simple, yet powerful website exists. If you feel suspicious about a person, you need to do this before it's too late. Just enter their phone number in this app and prepare to be surprised. I wish I knew about this tool sooner, so now I am warning as many people as possible to take my advice. Just click the link, enter their phone number, and brace yourself for what comes next. Learning the truth can be scary and uncomfortable.
It's October
so please be
2025.
prepared when using this tool. Informed Americans
December.
across the country are using this tool every day to protect themselves. Share this with everyone you care about, but especially your friends and family. Get ready to discover the truth about the people in your life with just a phone number.
2024. Hold on, sorry.
Or he might really be. Click the link to get started. All searches are secure and confidential.
All right. Well, this ain't even right because today was like 40 degrees. So that doesn't even count. I mean, hold on.
What are you waiting for? Stop wondering about the owner.
I gotta find my phone.
Click the link, search a phone number, and prepare to cover the truth.
Hold on, let me just get my phone. Let's see. Oh, my phone's over there. That's right. Hold on. A little longer, my friend. It's not worth it in the end. But when you got nobody to turn to, just hold on and I'll find you. Okay. So apparently there was an accident on the road in Castle Rock because of icy conditions. No, mind you, I got to work at 5 o'clock on the 31st. So I don't know if you can see this. Hold on, let's see if I can get you to see this part. Let's turn my screen down. Oops. Okay, I don't know why this is so shitty. Oh my gosh. Anyways, it says, dang, I can't get it to work. Hold on, let's see. Let's try to turn this up. Okay, well, anyways, it says at 12 p.m., it was 36 to 28 degrees. I wish you could see this. Let's try turning this down a little bit. You can see that one. How come? Because it's on the dark mode. Oh, there we go. So here. So you see the 31st, and it says 12 a.m., 23 to 18 degrees. And then you go into 31st, hold on. The first, and it still says 12 a.m. So right here, so right here. So at me and my coworker got to work at 5 a.m. So at 12 p.m. it was 36 to 24 degrees, 28 degrees. Now it says Tuesday the 31st. Now at 6 a.m. after the road had already been shut down, mind you, we're already at work. So this road had been shut down prior to 5 a.m. because he's the one who told me it was shut down. So this road in Castle Rock, over towards Castle Rock or something. But the thing says icy conditions. The paper, the article on the news says due to icy conditions. But I went to work that morning and I had to wait outside for him, for probably 4 minutes. Actually, I can tell you what time I got there because I texted him that morning. So hold on. I got there at 5:08. See? So anyways, it says, but at 6 a.m. it was starting to rain or whatever, but the road had already been closed down prior to that. So it's kind of funny. I'm confused as to how that one works. And then if I look up everything else, it says it was snowing, but this one says it's not. So I'm going to go with that one because that's what it was yesterday at that time, like when I got out of work or when I looked it up last night. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was told the world's going to end because we're going communists because Trump's a communist and he's going to be a dictator. But everybody's okay with it because everybody's a pedophile. Crazy. Because I'm supposed to be embarrassed, but I'm kidnapped, and so are my kids apparently. But I don't really know. I mean, I say all this, and I'm still having a hard time with all these people who say that they're advocates for stuff. What's funny is that I'm the victim. I was really raped, not only as a child, but as an adult, and as a young adult and as an older adult. And hold on, let me turn some music on. So I'll find you. Just hold on and I'll find you. I'm hanging on by a thread, and all I'm clinging to is prayers. And every breath is like a battle. I feel like I ain't come prepared. Sorry, I have to have it on because I live in several different cities. I have had ears today. Apparently I'm going to be murdered, so nobody will ever see these anyways, but so I'm not really worried about it. So, anyways, I was told my brother's car was stolen. I was told that if I ask for my people, that I'm going to be fired, or my brother's going to be fired. And I've heard he already is fired. I've heard if I go to the gym tomorrow, I'm going to be shot. That if I make a police report, then I'm that they're gonna if I make a police report. Okay, so anyways, this thing with this one dude I have the DNA on. Apparently he's part of the elite, so he doesn't actually have to go to jail. I don't know what that really means, but I have stars on my side, by the way, and so the song is supposed to be about me, and so they're fucking with my stars, and that's the way but I can't prove anything. Also, I've heard, so I've always thought, I mean, there's a room I can describe that is like you walk in, and it's like you walk in, and it's like round, like the waiting room is round. There's a vending machine, and there's like 2 benches that you can see here, and then there's like the windows here, and then there's doors, and then there's the hallway to the elevator that goes up. And so I heard that's a recording studio here in Colorado, and there's a big round building I've heard is the recording studio, or used to be the recording studio, but I don't really know, so I can't really say anything. But either that is the police department. But you'll never be alone. No. Just fight a little longer, my friend. It's all worth it in the end. Sorry, I'm just gonna talk to you. I'm gonna talk. Just hold on and I'll find you. Anyways, sorry. So I am. I don't know. I'm not a big conspiracy theorist. Just really just drives me nuts because this is the problem. He is, though. He's huge on conspiracy theories. Like, I'm pretty sure that, like, if they didn't hurt my dad, that they hurt my kids. I'm beyond sure. I was raped as a kid, so I'm pretty sure that I know that, they keep saying, like, evil people exist. Well, the world is it's going to collapse. It's going to crumble underneath whatever, because whatever's going to happen this year. So anyways, what I was saying is I'm a victim. So when I say that since you can't put anybody in jail, I literally mean since you can't put anybody in jail. So when I say that my ex literally forced me to miss court so that he could put me in jail when he wanted to, I literally mean he wanted to put me in jail when he wanted to. So there's this thing where, like, certain people, the elite, can call the cops, right? Hold on. I gotta wait for the next time to start.
Why don't you own apartment buildings?
So,
seriously, why don't you own these big apartment buildings? And I get that. You might be thinking right
all the way
now,
down to
Tyler, my word,
the churches, they don't want to help anybody. They don't want to do anything.
Sitting in a bank account, that's why, right? But just
the churches they're going to go to this revival that's going to be led by Kirk Cameron, but not Kirk Cameron. And everybody goes off of The Simpsons. I haven't watched The Simpsons in probably 15 years, 20 years, maybe even. I don't think I've actually been able to catch an episode of The Simpsons in over 20 years. So just the idea that they're still on is kind of... I need to stop this. But yeah, I haven't watched The Simpsons in like 20 years. But that, and apparently that, I don't know. We're taken over by some wrestlers who want to be gladiators, but they want to not be gladiators because they have somebody sitting in their place or something. Anyways, so I think I'm gonna do a little self-care. So I'm looking at myself. I have like black marks in my eye. I just got out of the shower, so I'm gonna do some self-care and go from there. Anyways,
but they need to put their money to work. In their eyes, you just brought them a valuable investment. And at the multifamily mindset, we have a whole network of investors who are eager to partner up with you and help you buy apartments. It's a beautiful thing. Number 3, we need to get paid, right? This is the fun part. Get paid
I would like to see
upfront
my
and get
kids.
paid fast.
I hope they're okay.
So
I hope
when
that
we
what I
close
hear
this
is not
deal,
real,
when we buy an
but we'll
apartment
see.
deal, we get paid what's called an acquisition fee. And we get paid that
I don't
upfront.
I guess we'll see if my brother gets fired too,
of the
because
purchase
apparently,
price.
because I
That
asked for my
means
clients, I'm
an
going to be
apartment
fired.
that costs $10 million.
So
That means you get paid
I
an
can't do my
acquisition
billing, and I
fee
can't. I'm like
upfront
literally
of
bored. I have nothing to do, so I should be
$500,000
able
when you
to
close
do
the
work,
deal.
but I can't. So.
Why? Well, it's because you found the investors and you found a
Oh,
good
and then I'm told
apartment
that I don't
deal.
even get paid
Once
the
again, my
right, so
friends, that's
technically I'm really not
extremely
onboarded
valuable.
if I don't get
Now,
paid the right
number
amount of
4, we
money.
need to
But
collect some
hey,
cash
whatever.
flow.
All right. So,
These
anyways,
apartments
I'm
have
gonna end up. I'm
amazing
gonna end
cash
this,
flow. It's
and
one
I
of the
will
beautiful things of owning an apartment. And
talk to you
also
later.
understand you're an owner of
Bye.
this deal.
Ah.
That means that you participate in the cash flow that comes from the rents on this deal.